To bring us back into things, Elizabeth, you had just told Raynor to kneel, and then...
And I said I was grabbing her to get her off the throne, because I saw what was happening.
And yeah, and a hand had wrapped around your throat, Elizabeth, and what looked almost to be a face had appeared from the back of the throne right next to you. So, roll initiative.
Do I not get a chance to pull her off?
This is to see who...
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Surprise chair. Boo.
3, 6, 9.
Tailgate 9.
12. Next one's gonna be 12.
Bran, roll initiative just
for the purpose of this. Oh wow.
It's a chair. It's a chair. Holy shit, it's a chair. Great, now we're being attacked by furniture.
Well, it's got to beat my initiative of 9 to kill her first.
One sec. Oh, crap.
Uh-oh.
It teleported us. Run like
no,
hell.
I'm just trying to... There's like a element on my screen that just won't go... I can't get rid of for some reason.
What?
I'll be right back.
What's with all
the cards are gone. The cards are finally gone. Nope, they're back.
Okay, I'm good. All right, so...
If you roll a 12, I swear to God.
The chair is... You might be fast, Monk, but the chair is faster. So, just gotta pull up the info real quick. Oh!
That's better than 12.
Okay. So, to begin things, Elizabeth, you... Yeah, okay, so Elizabeth and Raynor, you two... You, Raynor, actually see what is going on, but Elizabeth, to explain what's happening... The material of the chair, which was once cold and almost unbearable to sit on, suddenly starts to heat up very rapidly, to the point where it genuinely feels like you might start burning if you stay on it much longer. And at the same time, parts of it are shifting underneath you. Your legs almost seem to become... Your legs are starting to slowly sink into the chair, and it is going to attempt to grapple you.
Being grappled by a chair.
Thought I was already grappled.
Well, he decided to leave this little bit of hell for us to play through.
It gets a 1 and I just walk off.
If he gets a 1, you're not just gonna walk off, but it's gonna be a bit weird.
And survey says...
Roll.
Strength save?
Yeah. You're stuck.
By fucking one. Are you
One.
shitting me?
And it is going to. You feel the bonds start to tighten, and it legitimately hurts. You take. You take three force damage as it slowly starts to try and compress you.
Hey, there's that one you were looking for.
Should have came sooner.
Next is Rainer.
So what am I looking at? Basically, it grew leather straps and is holding her down.
It's not leather straps, it's the chair itself. So the material of like the armrest, the back, and even the seat itself is like bending and contorting to slowly start wrapping around her. But it doesn't seem to look like the material before. It almost has a rubbery look to it.
I mean, what am I supposed to do here? I guess I tried to.
You can try to pull her out, or you can try to attack the chair. You don't know.
Like, how much of the chair is, like, she's sitting down in it, but how much of the chair is like above her head?
About 6 inches, but it's slowly starting to curve down to her.
Okay. Fuck it. I try to pull her out.
Roll a strength check. Or dex, whichever one.
Thank you. Fucking hey.
Okay, so anything above a 10 would have worked, but you're slowly starting to pull her out. Some of the bonds just sort of fly off her, but it seems the chair isn't gonna let her. This consumes your entire turn. Jing, roll a perception check to see if you even notice this.
Perception. Nope, I'm too busy looking for that girl.
Yeah, you're occupied looking for the girl at the moment.
Motherfucker, this is like a B movie. He's just drunk looking for imaginary people while we're dying in the background.
Elizabeth, you're up.
Can I? How am I actually tied? Like, if I was actually sitting?
It's partially the parts of the chair have like bended and sort of tried to strap you in, and you're also starting to slowly be pulled into the chair itself.
Would I be able to inflict wounds on it?
You could try.
It's a touch spell. Now I'm right on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go for it.
That hits. Roll damage.
The fuck?
Parts of the chair pulse and its grip weakens.
Enough so I... Oh.
That's your turn. It's gonna grapple you again.
Is it at this point devouring?
At the moment, it's just trying to keep her in.
Oh.
Natural 20.
It makes no progress, but Elizabeth, you're still like slightly stuck in it.
Really?
If it had gotten a natural 1, it would have just let you go by accident. That's its turn. Rainer, you're up.
Alright, fuck this. I'm gonna hit with the door.
You still have
Okay.
the door?
I never have left the door. I carried that door up a ladder.
You better not hit me, monkey.
That hits. Roll damage.
Minimum.
The door, and it slowly starts to sink in as well.
No, not my door!
Bye-bye, door.
You can either try to get the door out, or you can try to get Elizabeth out. Make your choice.
You bastard.
Choose between your two loves.
Not even
Love is kind of a
close.
strong word.
His love for the door.
I'll freaking pull Elizabeth out.
Okay, so roll a strength check. You can't use dex for this. This is just straight strength. You unfortunately have to abandon the door entirely, which is starting to sink in much quicker than Elizabeth is, but you do manage to get her out. The door, there is very little of the door left by the time you do, though.
Racing iron door from my attack inventory.
No, it's still there. You can still try to get it. It's just... Jing,
Yeah.
roll perception.
Oh, hi, guys.
Something might be up. You see a door stuck in a throne.
The hell did y'all do?
Sat. Now get your ass over here.
Okay. Elizabeth, you're up. What do you do? You're out of the chair.
Out?
Yeah, you're out.
Run, bitch, run.
Yeah, but wouldn't that be an opportunity attack?
It's a throne.
How am I supposed to know if it moves or not? I'll just hit it with my dragon's breath.
Okay.
Dragon's breath?
Roll damage.
10.
Yes, sir.
It takes 5, and you also destroy the door.
The
As in-
chair dodged your acid.
No, the door ate most of the acid. But okay, so its turn comes around, and the chair decides, fuck this shit, I'm out, and it melts through the floor.
There's a hole in the floor now?
There's cracks and seams in the floor. It melted through that. It did leave behind the door. Its surface is pockmarked by acid burns.
Just erased it, man.
It's no longer usable, but
Okay.
it left the remnants of the door. Which, by the way, is about a little less than a few inches. It appears the rest of it was digested. But
Are y'all having fun over there?
Could have helped.
So I guess we're out of combat now.
Yep.
Well, I'm really glad I didn't try my idea.
What are you gonna do?
I was gonna put the tiara on the throne because it was stolen.
What tiara?
The tiara that I got from the mimic. That came with a journal, which I don't think you guys saw me do. Remember, I one-shotted a mimic with a door?
That was a locket.
It was a tiara.
Nah.
Circlet, tiara, same thing. I'm going to... Are there symbols on these walls at all?
You can certainly look for symbols.
It's a freaking puzzle room. I don't know the puzzle. Freaking...
How far is the hole down? Where the chair
Natural 20 on perception.
So, you notice that there appears to be 2 trapdoors. One here, and one here. There also appears to be a large amount of cracking and smaller holes that none of you could fit through nor widen, but it appears to be how the throne got through. But there are 2 trapdoors. There's nothing else of note in the room. A few torch sconces with unlit torches now, but...
What about the pillars? Do the pillars have anything that differentiates them?
No, they're just pillars of stone.
We have 2 potential ways out of here. There are 2 trapdoors. Which one should we go down?
Eeny, meeny, miny, that one.
Which was that one?
The one next to Rainer.
I did not see the girl, right?
No. Nor has Xing brought it up.
Right. Damn it. Alright, I make my way towards the
Downtown.
trapdoor, I guess.
All right. You make your way towards the trapdoor.
And with my quarterstaff, I attempt to open it.
There is no way to open. You'd have to... Okay, it's not a trapdoor that, like, opens on a hinge. It's literally a trapdoor that you have to lift the entire thing out.
It's just a slab that can be opened.
Pretty much.
Alright. I'm gonna hit it with my thing first, because we just got almost eaten by a chair, and I don't trust anything right now.
I run around and jump on this one. Whee!
Works, but okay.
You run around on... So you jump on it?
Yeah.
Roll a strength check.
Geronimo!
Okay, you slam through it, shattering it, taking... no, but you do fall the 40 feet of ladder.
Oh, well, hello, ladder.
Taking 12 points of damage.
I am unconscious at the bottom. Yay!
Are you fucking kidding me? We're in the middle of a fucking dungeon.
So, from Rainer and Elizabeth, from your perspective, you hear Jing scream, Geronimo! You hear... No, not that, but then you hear... as you hear something impact against stone, and then silence.
Ah, shit.
This reminds me of the Golden Gods thing.
There's too many dice for this.
Oh, hell no, I can do that easily.
I'll rush over to see what the hell is going on.
Fuck it. He just decided for us, so I follow her down.
100d6.
Jesus Christ.
Alright, so...
There's a lot of ones in there.
I think my character just imploded. Right, now to work on that barbarian druid I was thinking about.
That'd actually be a really interesting character.
Barbarian druid? So what's the race?
Yes. It's a Goliath.
Oh, of course.
Okay, so...
None of us have healing. You're gonna stay unconscious.
I have 2 potions, but I don't know if it's gonna work on them.
So, Jing, you're here. Or, wait, 1 sec, need to shift. My bad.
Oh, should I roll medicine to get him to stabilize?
Jing, you're here. And Rainer and Elizabeth are around him. Jesus.
Should I roll medical to keep him stabilized?
You can roll a medicine check, yeah.
Don't fuck it up.
Oh, goddamn lag. Well, he's not dead.
Yeah, he's unconscious, but alive. Jing, you have 1 hit point.
Yay.
Thank you.
The magic
Thankfully,
of healing.
There is a campfire right in front of you guys.
Really?
Yeah, this was supposed to be a rest point.
Oh my god.
But, well, looks like Jing got there. I swear to God, the only way that could have been better is if I had rolled a bit lower on my encounter dice, you might have hit something worse. But
I drag him over to the campfire.
So, for the sake of sanity, who takes first watch?
I will.
Not Jing.
I don't think we can get anything done this night. All right, let's just... So, roll a perception check. Yeah. Thankfully, you managed to get over what just happened.
The other clusterfuck that we got way too fucking early?
Yeah. And the threat of one of your allies nearly killing himself. Oh, man. Jesus. What do you do? Do you do anything particular?
I'm just keeping watch, staring at Oscar, and just holding the journal in my hands, not writing in it, but keeping it.
Do you look at it? Do you look at it?
Sure, I'll look at it in it.
Oh boy, let me roll something real quick.
Oh fucker, what are you going to do? I shouldn't have said anything. I shouldn't say anything when the DM asks me something.
Well, if you don't say anything, I'm just going to assume then. But it appears that in like several of the traditional hearts, she's written R plus L. She.
Is there a J in there?
No.
Anyone who knows what I'm talking about.
I don't, but yeah, it's just random doodles like that. One of them appears to be your name and then her last name.
Wow.
Yeah, no.
I'm reading her diary basically right now.
Pretty much. She thinks you're dead, and
she does realize that it's still a magic book, right?
Yeah, she thinks you might have either died at sea or something along those lines.
No, I told her about getting hurt with the dogs, so she knows I made it to town.
Yeah. But whoever finds this journal's not... Yeah, but still...
Raina has no idea what any of this means.
Pretty much. You're just staring at this like... Huh. Okay.
Talk about that later.
Also, another thing is that Oscar was perched on your shoulder staring at it as well.
Does Oscar have a quizzical look as well?
It looks at you, and if it could raise an eyebrow, it probably would. Like, Oscar just stares at you, and when you look at it to, like, affirm something, it just sort of... Its head just slowly pivots from side to side. In what the best thing you can assume is a shrug. But
Oscar is very disappointed in you, sir.
Yeah. Anyways.
Well, I'm glad she's not crying right now, if anything.
So, who takes next watch?
I guess I'm the one who has to.
Jing, roll a constitution check.
Constitution Hall. Yep, that was a save.
That'll work anyways. And that voice crack thing, that'll be what like you wake up saying as Elizabeth during your watch. Roll perception check. Yeah, so you don't notice Jing like slightly stirring until he shoots straight up and just like screams in reaction.
What a rush!
Yeah, you get Elizabeth. You're startled.
God damn!
Dragon lady tail on the face. Ow!
Yeah, Jing. You've regained all your hit points, but you feel pretty sore, pretty tender.
Did we go the right way?
How am I supposed to know?
Aren't you supposed to be like directionally inclined?
How so?
I don't know. You're part dragon. Don't they have an internal compass or something?
Not that I know of. Why you gotta be so racist?
I'm rich. I'm not racist. I just point out things that are obvious.
Right.
Oh, ow. I don't think that was supposed to pop.
You want a potion?
I've seen your potions. I'm good. I will drink this though. And flash time.
Do you just get drunk and pass out again?
No, I stay by the fire because I am cold as hell for some reason.
Yeah, so the rest of the night passes without anything major. Jesus. He's just drawing something out there.
I'm not sure.
Did I see the little girl when I woke up?
Nope.
Also, I just leveled.
Oh, yeah.
No XP from the chair.
I'll just go ahead and roll my hit die now.
She's supposed to drive.
Ooh, Star Wars. I can't wait for Tuesday. I get to play Star Wars Battlefront 2.
So, anyways, you guys. Oh, yeah, Rainer, didn't you hit level 3?
Yeah, I'm level 3. That's why I rolled hit die.
That also means you go with subclass.
Yep, going way of the open hand.
Okay, so you all awaken. The fire's last embers are still smoldering slightly. And you have the hallway ahead of you. And as you look back, you also see the grease stain where Jing impacted. It's dried now, but it's still there.
What do you mean grease stain?
A good bit. Do you realize how much of your blood got out of you when you fell from 60 feet onto hard stone?
Thought it was 40 feet.
I said 60. Wait,
You said 40.
oh yeah, 40, but still, that's 4 stories. You're lucky you didn't die.
Okay. Tally who?
I go in front of him while looking for traps because he is a walking hazard.
Roll investigation. You don't find any traps.
Mm-hmm.
So we're just gonna stand here.
I don't see a door.
There's a door right here. Or one sec. And this is just an open hallway. Oh yeah, and there was also a door here.
Whee!
I'll check that door, I guess.
Pokey
Right.
pokey.
It's locked.
I put the door where I'm at.
Everybody's just hitting doors. Hitting doors.
Did you just punch the door?
Yes.
Okay. It's solid metal.
Natural one again, damn.
You take 2 points of damage from punching metal.
Fuck.
You're a monk. You're not that monkey yet.
I keep kicking the door.
Okay, with the conjoined efforts, you make a hell of a lot of noise, but you eventually get the door open.
Here's Johnny.
So nobody's gonna walk in.
This is essentially you guys kicking the door down, and then it's like you
Cricket.
politely waiting to be invited in.
Go look in the room.
All right, into the room. The room is filled with spider webs.
Fuck this, fuck this, fuck this, fuck this.
Anything of use or just covered in spider webs?
You can try and roll an investigation check to see if you can find anything.
How tall is this place? This room?
About 20 feet. You don't really find anything. There's a crate in the back, but it looks like it might have been opened already. Necro, same result.
Try looking inside the crate.
But there's There's nothing else in the room, really. You guys want to get out?
She was checking to see if there was anything in the crate.
Oh. Nope. Just more spider webs. And spiders. Small ones.
I was about to say. Alright, I guess I check door number 2.
Please. One man don't, one person don't hold that.
All right. Do you check the door or try the door?
Yeah.
All right. It's locked. There's no traps.
I'm gonna save us some time. I'm just gonna rip it off its hinges.
All right. You have another iron door.
Don't have to roll like strength or something.
Having sort of already broke it. So you have broken iron door. You can't really use it as a weapon because...
Whatever, I'm doing it to speed things up.
All right.
Well, tally-ho.
There's a door right... 1 second. It's just a small hallway, but there's another door right here.
Smells kind of suspicious. Well, I don't see anything.
Do you investigate the door?
Yes, that's what the 15 was for.
This door seems different. It's made of a much darker material and has a series of... And it doesn't seem to have any, like, arcane markings, but more... It just seems to be much more heavily fortified than other doors.
Are the latches on the outside?
A few of them.
There's
Yeah.
more than 2?
Yep.
I mean hinges. Sorry, wrong word.
Oh. No. The hinges are not on your side.
Alright. Is it a solid wall? Does it have like a window?
No window.
Damn.
You can't break this door.
Well, I'm gonna attempt to do something completely bullshit, so feel free to stop me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to
What are
pick
you
the
trying to
lock
do?
with my dart. Can I do that?
Roll a sleight of hand check at disadvantage.
Not bad. What's the AC on this door?
You break the dart. The
Is it
worst part
open,
is,
or it's just stuck now forever.
part of it snapped off, but you managed to extract the other part.
I broke the dart.
Yeah, but the dart's broken.
Down to 9 darts. Did it affect the door at all?
Nope. But
Anyone else want to take a shot at opening this?
I'll do the same, I guess, for my claws.
That's gonna hurt.
With disadvantage.
okay, go. With disadvantage.
Right.
Wow.
Same result.
Oh, she broke a nail.
Well, no, you didn't break a nail, but you can't get in the door.
You have acid. Just spit acid in the lock.
She already used it.
That wouldn't
No, wait, no, she
get rid of it. That would just melt it and make it inoperable.
Wait, you said it was covered in, the door was covered in something?
The door was like covered in bands of a different metal than what the door is made out of, almost seemed like reinforcing.
So even if we unlock the door, is it even possible to open?
You don't know. None of you actually took time to try and figure out how the door works.
Are the bands across where the seams of the door would
Mm, no.
be? I touched the door and the bands.
It just... It's a door. It's solid.
Can I attempt... Like, are the bands fused into it like molten metal?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I honestly have no ideas what to do with this.
Let me see one of the darts.
Are you good at picking locks?
It's worth a try.
I give him a dart.
Yeah, I have a dart. It's like giving me a loaded gun.
Well, there goes my dart.
You do lose the dart, but...
Possibly the door.
You also stab yourself and take 4 damage.
Whee! I stabbed myself. Do I still have the dart?
No, it's broken.
No. Well, technically, yes. Part of it is embedded in your hand.
Wait, can I make like a check to see anything to give a hint about this store? How it would
Inspection.
even inspect?
Investigation, I mean.
Oh, go check the hallway.
It doesn't look like the door would even swing open.
Yep, I stabbed myself for nothing. Okay.
Well, no. It's more... The door just doesn't swing open like a usual one.
Oh my fucking god. Okay. I have an idea. I'm gonna try to push the bottom of the door.
Okay, so what are you doing?
I'm pushing the bottom like it's a doggy door.
Doesn't budge.
Damn, that was my idea. Okay, this is a dead end. I have no ideas to what to do, and I don't want to keep losing darts.
Running drop kick, just for the hell of it.
Motherfucker.
Roll an attack. So, Elizabeth, are you going through the open hallway?
Yeah, I'll just peep through it. That is a long hallway.
Oh, headache. Oh no! Phased outside.
I'm gonna
Yeah, no, you don't break the door.
I'm gonna check the journal from the team that survived this. Do they mention this door at all?
Roll an investigation check again.
I have no intelligence. intelligence.
Hmm?
I have no intelligence.
Neither do I.
That doesn't appear to matter in this case.
But, okay, so as you look through, you notice there are mentions of doors in similar appearance. And mostly that it's annoying as hell to get through them if you don't know how they work, which unfortunately they didn't, or have the key.
Don't we have a key?
Do we?
Didn't somebody pick up a key somewhere?
Do you?
I didn't pick up a key.
Neither did I.
Well, I don't got a key. I got this orb thingy, though.
Hmm?
Some kind of blue orb thingy from the guy that knocked us out. Should probably figure out what the hell it does.
When did you get that?
You all got one.
All right.
And it was basically just a magic detection rock.
Oh, I
Yeah.
put that in front of the door. Is it magic?
Nothing.
I completely forgot I had that.
You evidently all did, but nothing happens.
I got one last idea, and then I'm done with the store.
What do you want to do?
I'm gonna try to like move my hands around the bands to see if there's like either etchings or like indentations. Like I'm thinking this is like password protected, and I have to click on something.
Roll an investigation check.
I'm sorry, this door is just vexing me. 19! Something! Anything!
You
Nothing.
find, as you reach underneath them, like on the bottom side of it, you find nothing but you feel slight amounts of movement pushing up.
What?
Okay, so if the bar is like pushing out from the door and you put your fingers underneath the bar or on the bottom side of the bar, and when you pushed up to try and find indentations, the door slightly moved.
Are you fucking kidding me? It's a drop bridge? No, not drop bridge. What am I thinking of?
Drawgate.
Yeah. I'm gonna keep going with that thought and try to lift it.
Roll a strength check.
Nope. I can't lift it. Wow, the random 19 to figure out how this works.
Give the trunk a go.
Sure, go ahead. Be my guest. Well, Elizabeth, if you'd be so kind. I figured out how to open the door.
I would like to remind you all that the door is still locked.
So is it stopping at a certain point?
No, that was just because you guys were weak as hell during trying to lift it, but it's not going to be easy to move a door that is locked.
Oh, Elizabeth, could you use your dragon muscles, please? I'm out of character right now because I just want to see what's... This door is so... Took so many rolls to figure out how to open it. I just want to see what's inside.
Okay, move over. I'll drink one of my potions.
All right.
It's
All your
not a potion.
19.
You strain and your feet actually crack the floor, but the door does not budge.
I just said if it was locked and stopped.
She managed to move it a few inches, actually.
So
Not enough for any of you to get under it, but
So is it more like it's stopped at a certain point? It's just that fucking heavy.
It just stopped at a certain point.
All right. Okay.
Did you say we could fit under it?
No.
Can't.
You got like 3 inches.
Oh. What a waste.
Yeah. All right. Let's go. That was disappointing.
Anyways, do you guys just move on?
What else are we supposed to do? We don't have the fucking key.
All right.
The key better not be on like under a rock, like right next to the door.
Why would
Okay. Anyways, so
None of us are rogues. We can't just pick this lock.
there is a doorway down here.
It's a long hallway, man.
Spread for it.
They by the walls.
I am carefully walking and keeping an eye out.
Is there anything behind here?
What are you doing?
Checking behind this dot.
It's a ladder going down. Do you look in the hole?
No, I've had enough experience with holes today.
All right, so
I said I had enough experience with holes today. Where's this door?
Elliott would have been running. Falcons would have started concentrating on the run game. Then it would start with the passing game. Damn. Johnson. Johnson.
Wee.
that's a door. Not a door like the one you just got stuck on, but a door.
Is the door locked?
Check it.
Blur.
You actually have a modifier.
Mm-hmm. Take this, stupid door.
You break the door.
Hello.
Why would you say that?
He's an idiot, not a drunk.
There's a room.
Yay, rooms. Investigation. Investigate. Jesus.
There's a door here. Beyond that, nothing. I'll be. What are you looking for, Necro?
Is there anything in the room or just that door?
There appears to be a few crates in the room. Also, what looked to be points where prisoners were kept, as in, like, there's anchors in the wall where chains would be linked.
Lovely. Anything inside the crates?
The room's empty, though, besides a crate or one or two crates.
No, I'm saying what's inside the crates.
What is in the crates?
So, yeah, if you guys check the crates, there's a few, seems to be almost rations.
Crates with food.
Guys got 3 days worth of food between all three of you.
Guess
Well,
I
that-
opened the door.
That reminds me, I eat that honey thing they had.
It, while a bit stale, is delicious. There's a door right I gotta adjust something real quick. There's a door right here.
Motherfucker. I go through that door.
It is the same as the door you had problems with.
Motherfucker. I try lifting it.
Roll strength check.
Boy.
God, I'm getting so much lag today.
This one lifts up.
Yeah.
Revealing
If this is the same fucking room.
The arena.
There's gonna be a monster inside this, isn't there?
you want to walk in and try and find out?
Motherfucker.
Can I push him in?
You bitch.
Roll a strength check.
Aren't I holding the door?
No, once you push it up far enough, you hear a click and it just sets.
Fuck.
Rainer, roll a strength check. You don't budge.
I'm going to stealth and carefully look in the arena.
Roll stealth check.
$25.
So, Jing, you can't see him. He just vanishes.
Where'd the weird guy go?
How am I supposed to know?
Aren't you like his mother or something?
Not really. He's my toy.
Rainer, you hear all of this.
I'm ignoring everything until I get the fuck out of here. As I am stealth, I'm going to look into this so-called wherever the fuck this leads out. Is there anything in this circle arena or thing?
One moment.
What the fuck are those?
Drow. Four of them. 24.
Wow, that is such a different image when I zoom in. Are they like waiting for someone? Are they at attention or?
It appears they're at some form of attention. It's also good to note none of them seem to be really moving. They're at attention, and roll a perception check. Yeah, they're not breathing.
They're just. Oh shit! Can I see how tall is this room?
About 20, 30 feet.
Are they puppets? I'm just gonna ask that right now. Are there spiderweb strings coming from the ceiling?
Roll a perception check. Oh wait, no, you would get that, but no, there's no strings.
I wouldn't know enough to make an Arcana check. I'm gonna back up into the hallway and explain what the fuck I just saw.
You see anything on the ceiling?
No. Did I see anything on the ceiling? I said I looked for spiderwebs, so I assume I didn't.
Yeah, there are some spider webs, but they're not big.
Nothing.
They're just webs.
So those are drow, right?
Is this in character or out of character?
In character, because Rainer's never seen a drow.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I just described everything to you, too. That was out of character.
Dark-skinned elf? Might have been.
They're also standing and not breathing. That's not normal.
I'll just pop my head in. Yeah.
So hard to be stealthy.
They don't react. They're okay. It's not fair to say they react, but they don't go antagonistic. They don't go like conciliatory. They just almost in perfect unison. The heads all slowly turn to stare at you, Elizabeth.
That's not creepy at all.
There's somebody else in here. There.
In Abyssal, can I say, how's it going?
Well, he right. He can't. You have to have a balance. Running and passing. That's what Atlanta has. You got to be every in there.
Do I see any concealed figures in this room?
So yeah, Do any of you try and touch them?
Nope. Screw that. I'm looking for other figures in the room besides those 4.
There's nobody. Wait. You notice huddled in a corner here, Jing, the girl. Her eyes are darting around. She's panicked, but she's not moving. When she sees that you notice her, she panically and shakily puts a finger to her lip and she doesn't say anything, but it seems she's trying to mimic you be quiet.
Okay, cool. I move around the outside.
And the moment you move and take your eyes off her, she disappears.
Well, shit.
Is there a rock on the floor anywhere?
Really?
She was about to do the thing with a rock, right?
Why? No, since she was saying to be quiet, I thought they were noise like they're sensitive to noise. You know,
so did one of you attack?
I did with a dart all the way over here at my 25 stealth.
All right. Roll damage.
Max. Nice.
One of them...
Has Dash done something wrong?
I'm at 25 stealth. This is essentially a sneak attack without any benefits.
The dart sinks into its neck. And it doesn't react. It seems to almost be put off balance. And the rest of their eyes immediately snap to you, Rainer.
Really?
Yeah.
God.
can I take the dagger from the dart from his neck and throw it to the wall?
Roll an attack.
To throw to grab the dagger from its neck and throw it to the wall?
Roll a d20.
God damn it.
No.
I walk back slowly while facing them.
But roll initiative, everybody.
What? Nothing happened.
You threw a dart at one of them.
Yeah, and they did nothing, and initiative didn't kick in.
Well, roll initiative now.
Well, at least that one has -8 health.
Yeah, I can almost guarantee he has more health.
$11, $17, 9, 15, 13.
Watch it.
All right, so first up, this one is going to. All right, it's going to attack you, Rainer.
Okay. Try.
And that's the critical. Oh.
Yeah, that hits. Not bad.
Elizabeth, you're up.
Is it in order?
Wait, my bad.
No, the other two go before us.
All right, Zing, this one's gonna wheel around and try to attack you.
But I didn't do anything.
You're not one of them, and you're in the room. I'm assuming that misses?
Nope, it did not hit.
This one's gonna take out a crossbow and try to shoot you, Rainer.
Oh, he can try.
It's gonna hit.
Nope.
I actually just picked up deflect missiles, so I was hoping to try that out.
You can.
It didn't hit, so I'm not gonna bother. I can only use
All
it
right.
once a turn, or reaction. So I'll save it in case I need it.
Elizabeth, you're up.
I'll tackle my pike.
Does that count as surrounded since he's at a wall?
Misses. Wait. Yeah, roll advantage.
Wow!
Misses.
So far, this pike has been useless.
All my attacks been useless. What are you talking about?
I like the dragon's breath. The dragon's breath is very useful.
Can't do anything else, Elizabeth?
I can't do anything else. That's about it.
So I guess that's my turn then?
Okay, so Rainer, you're up.
Alright, I'm gonna hit him with my new quarterstaff. I assume 21 hits.
Yeah, that hits.
Wait, that didn't... Right, that doesn't add my dex. I'm so used to hitting it with the door and adding a +4 to it. Alright, so I guess I'll use...
This one... Yeah, it takes 5 damage.
Alright. I guess I'll use my bonus action to make an unarmed strike. That's probably not going to
That misses.
Yep. Alright, that's my turn.
All right, so this one's gonna And he's gonna try to shoot you too, Rainer.
Let them come. What just happened?
Put an O instead of a 0.
Nope. Jing, you're up.
A 15-foot cone. All three of these guys.
Burning hands is a cone?
Yep.
Wow.
Okay.
Spell save is 14. That guy saves.
Yep.
It's all three of them, though.
Misses.
He fails.
Not against using, against Rainer. But point stands regardless.
He said burning hands is a cone, so they all had to make
Every creature within a 15-foot cone.
It says self, though.
Yeah, it starts from me and goes.
I'm looking it up right now.
15 foot.
Self 15-foot cone.
Yeah.
You got shit in damage. It's 3d6.
So yeah, two of them make it. This one just keels over and dies, but that's because it had a dart stuck in its neck.
Yay! My preemptive thing has helped us.
But it could also be the thing that caused this trouble.
Yeah, well, at this point, I don't care.
I'm sad. I rolled 2 1s and a 5.
Oh my god! Out of the 3d6, he rolled 2 1s.
What was that?
Yeah. Okay, so let's do this again. Rainer, it's going to try to attack you.
Nope.
Rerolls. And
Nope. If that was at me.
it was at Elizabeth.
Nope.
Elizabeth, you're up.
One more time with the pike.
That hits, roll damage. Let's see. 11. Well, it takes 9 now.
Does it not take the 2 poison immediately?
Poison comes next round.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I'm not gonna let that poison take effect. Or maybe I am. Unarmed strike. No!
And you punch yourself in the balls.
How bad is that 1?
It manages to actually catch your hand, and in retaliation, jams one of its swords into your arm.
Ooh! That's gonna hurt.
You take 8.
Ooh. Ouch.
It's a good thing I know these were drow, or I would have threw the sleep spell in this room.
All right, so next, this one's gonna reload and gonna try to shoot you, Elizabeth.
Oh no.
All right. Jing, you're up.
Yay! So let me see something here. Mister, I'm standing back here like a douchebag.
So
This guy.
okay. It's going back to the top of the turn order.
To poison. Die from the poison, please.
Nope. It's going to do something really stupid and shove its hand crossbow into you.
Giving it disadvantage?
Yep.
These are dumb, potentially undead drow, aren't they?
Yeah, either way, it wouldn't have hit.
Next up on the chopping block.
It's going to quickly move past you, eliciting attack of opportunity.
Oh, I'm gonna hit him with the get over here, bruh.
All right.
Where's my Kasari Kama?
I was about to say, you better have named that thing. Get over here.
That hits.
Does he have to make the saving throw?
Yeah, what is the
14.
He can't attack for 1 round. He is staggered. DC of 14.
All right.
And 5 damage.
So instead of attacking, it's just gonna try to slam into you.
Did you roll for the DC?
He didn't give me the DC.
It's 14.
It's on the spell. It's on the card when you roll damage.
Okay, yeah, it's just gonna try to body slam you. So
Can he?
He can't attack, but he sure as hell can just. He can sure as hell throw his weight around.
Get over here.
But yeah, Rainer, roll a strength check.
Oh, you fuck. Yeah. Good strength.
Good.
You don't get pushed around too much. Anyways, Elizabeth, you're up.
I'll attack the same one with my pike again.
All right.
Now he has 5 poison damage every round. Yay!
If the 8 didn't kill him.
Yeah, he did.
Yes, that's. I'ma hit him.
I'ma smack him with my stick.
No.
And it broke.
Wait. Do I get advantage on this?
You failed. No.
Does failure automatically negate potential advantage?
Pretty much, yeah.
Fuck.
Anyways.
Okay, Mr. Crossbow Dick, let's go.
How bad is that fuck up?
So, the staff gets stuck in the wall.
Fuck. Alright, unarmed strike.
All right.
He took 6 damage.
Yep. So it's going to load another shot.
He loves his crossbow. Who is that at?
Does that hit?
So who?
Rainer.
No.
Jing, you're up.
Okay. Advantage.
Backstab.
Give me your soul.
So that does not hit. Wait, no, that does just barely hit. Sorry.
Life tap, baby. Yeah. Get 9 health points back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Temporary. 5, 6, 7, 8. Did that kill him? If it kills him, it doubles my health points.
All right. You get 9 back.
Oh, he's still alive?
No, he's dead.
Oh, it doubles my health points. Yeah.
Temporary, right?
Yep. So I'd get 4 temporary. That means I get 8. Yeah.
Elizabeth, you're up.
Charge up and attack again.
Your soul is mine.
So nope.
All right, so doesn't hit.
Does my unarmed strike get damage from my dex as well?
I believe so. It's the same as any.
It doesn't specify. It just says my damage number changes to a d4.
Yeah, no, you still, if you have proficiency with it, you get modifier.
To hit or to damage?
To hit, I believe.
So I should remove dex. So it wouldn't be an extra 4 on top of d4. It'd just be a straight d4.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything.
It's not written. All it says is a d4 takes place of normal damage of my unarmed strike. And it changes with monk levels. So I think this got inputted wrong. I think I made this wrong.
We'll figure this out later. For now, just keep it.
Alright.
Anyways. You attack it.
Is it my turn?
Yeah, it's your turn.
Oh, alright. I run up and I hit it with my other quarterstaff.
So you left the other one in the wall?
Yeah, the +1 one's in a wall right now. I can get it later. Do I have advantage on this? Should I try for a crit?
Yeah, you can try for a crit.
Nope.
Roll damage.
Unarmed strike. That's a crit.
Hit him with a hood.
So just 12. Oh no, wait.
It added so 7.
Yeah, it's dead.
I'm gonna pick up the +1.
All right, so
And my dart.
Investigation.
before
Damn.
any of you can touch the corpses, though, something crawls out of their mouths.
Oh, fuck. Oh, don't SG1 this.
They're spiders. For
Oh,
one.
that's worse.
Fuck that, fuck that, fuck that, fuck that, fuck that.
Are we caught in that?
Are you?
There's literally 3 bodies surrounding me, so.
So yeah, no.
So I'm gonna take Shing's initiative. I'm just gonna squash them as they come out.
There's way too damn many for you to do that.
Oh, it's like a popping a spider egg.
Pretty much.
Okay, I'm running the fuck out of here.
The other
What do
door
you-
opens.
What do you think
Door that was
about?
Locked?
Yeah.
Why?
They didn't want you getting in from behind?
Fuck this. I'm heading to the hole.
Wait. Where's the girl? Did the girl get out?
You have no goddamn idea. Actually, as you come here, you see the girl just standing there.
Did I when I ran past?
Nope.
Okay, she's only showing up for Jing for some reason.
Oh, she's only showing up for me? Oh, great.
And she's standing right in front of you.
And y'all left me here by myself. Great.
Fucking ran, man. Spiders were coming out of people's mouths.
And I went the other way.
Here we go. So let's get a bit. So do you all convene at the hole?
Did the girl say anything to Jing?
She sort of just holds out a hand for you.
Fuck it. I hold my hand out back.
She takes it and slowly just guides you to the hole.
Oh, cool.
Um,
Guardian spirits are awesome.
the rest of you do see the girl.
What does she look like?
She's drow,
Okay.
and she's sort of wearing a tattered, almost seems like a burlap sack made into a dress. She's barefoot. She's got a bit of a deranged look in her eye, but it's mostly just more she's been here a while and she's sort of skittish.
Does she speak common, or what do drow speak? Celestial, infernal,
Elven?
abyssal?
I'd assume Elven or Sylvan? I don't know. I honestly don't know.
Look, guys, I met a friend.
Where? How? What?
That's a
She walks over to you, Rainer, plucks a spider that was on your shoulder, and pops it into her mouth and eats it. You hear a very loud crunch.
Okay.
I'm
The
more
long
scared of the
lost
fact that
body?
she's a girl rather than that she just ate a spider.
It also would help that she's about 8 years old.
Now that would hurt me.
Anyways, she just looks to the hole and points.
I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say Actually, this is a good question. I'm gonna say he's fine with this. I'm gonna like speak in Elvish to ask her name. Does she respond?
She looks at you with a puzzled look. It dawns on you that she might not. What language did you speak to her in?
Elven. Elvish.
She doesn't understand you at all.
Really? Okay.
How about Celestial?
I guess get nowhere. There's literally nowhere else to go, so I'm gonna head down the hole.
I clean out my backpack and use it to, pick her up.
Really?
Yep. Backpack man. And then I climb down the ladder.
Guess I'm going to.
She sort of just keeps staring at the hole and just
He
points.
tried to pick her up, is what he said.
Oh, sorry, I didn't hear that by accident. She lets him.
Backpack man.
You put her on her. You put her on your back.
Yeah, I cleared out my backpack so she could have a place to sit.
She comfortably decides to sit there.
And I climb down the hole.
Anyways, she. Okay, one sec.
Is that
I have-
another campfire?
Do you guys go down the hole?
We just
Yeah.
said we went down the hole.
Yeah, sorry, I am just all over the place. I have a lot of things to look at the moment.
Understandable.
It's also because I kind of had a bit of a big project at work recently that I'm a bit distracted by. So yeah, if we end a bit early so I can just look that thing over once more, because OCD is not a fun thing to have when projects
I'm
are
fine with
involved.
ending early, but it's not even 8 o'clock.
No, I know, just at like around 9:40.
Yeah, that's fine with me.
Good with you guys?
Yep.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I have a drow in the pack now.
Does she respond to Abyssal or Infernal?
She responds to no language.
Does she know sign language?
Does that exist here?
Oh, you guys could try and find out.
How do you pronounce that language? It's under something.
Undercommon.
There you go.
I don't speak
think any of us can
Undercommon.
speak that. Or how about deep?
That's
again,
that's telepath.
If you guys can understand it, you end up here. If you guys can speak it, you could try.
A few phrases.
No, I was just saying languages. I don't speak deep.
Deep is telepath.
Whatever. It counts as a language.
It's all in your mind.
I don't like how box-shaped this box is.
Investigation. I keep forgetting to turn the damn advantage off.
14.
Go to your gear and turn off the toggle. Or turn on the toggle.
I got the toggle. It's just I only have like a 4x4 screen up for my
Right.
One sec, I can do that for you. Yeah, it's on normal.
Weird.
No, it was just selected advantage. But when I move, I have my character sheet up in a small window, and I have it over all my attacks, so I can't see the advantage or disadvantage toggle. So when I scroll up to turn it on, I forget to turn it off afterwards.
Okay, so anyways,
where to now?
There's a campfire.
Of course there is. This is Dark Souls we're playing right now.
The little girl immediately scampers out of the pack and just huddles next to it. And just stares at it. The fire flickers to life automatically and radiates a pure purple.
I said eerie purple again.
Yeah, but no, it's not like that. It's just, it bathes the room in a purplish light. And it's not flickering either, it's just constant.
I bust open one of my rations and I share it with.
At first, you're gonna have to roll a persuasion check with disadvantage to try and convince her that the food isn't bad.
Disadvantage. Persuasion.
Oh,
Wow!
shit.
Food is good, bruh.
Holy fuck!
I got a natural 20, and then I got an almost nat 20.
That's incredible!
Someone's becoming a big brother. It takes
It's a bad influence.
about a minute. Yeah, it takes about a minute. And she quickly just starts devouring whatever food you give her.
Yay!
You also get a bit of a better look at her, and she is emaciated.
Like Gollum.
It's more, you can see her rib cage.
Yeah, that's bad.
But every once in a while, she just slams her fist against the ground, and she pulls up, and there's a small little stain, a greenish stain.
A spider?
You can't see any of them.
Is that her blood?
He doesn't look wounded.
Okay. Fucking finding a wild child drow in a drow dungeon, killing spiders.
Turned from Dark Souls to Adoption for Dummies.
No, it's still pretty Dark Souls. If she ends up attached to a spider.
I also let her get water.
You do give her water. You don't give her your flask, right?
No, I give her the water skin.
All right.
That you filled with rum?
No, I have flask of rum. They gave us a water skin earlier with them honey bread that you didn't eat. So I actually have an extra honey bread too.
But didn't you say you ate it when we first got it?
Did I?
Yes, you did.
Well, I assume we're resting here. This seems like a good place to rest.
Thought we were already resting.
Well, we did, but then we had a fight.
We can take a long rest. It don't bother me.
So, Jing, the girl is staying as close to you as possible.
Of course she is.
But
I take my scythe and I cut a big chunk out the end of my cloak, and I use it as a cover for her.
Long lost daughter.
You know what? It's complicated, okay? Also, I'm an Ashmere,
Elizabeth,
and
what you took away from that was he did not say no. That is what you took away from his response there. And you also notice that, Elizabeth, when the girl looks at you, it's fear in the sense that she has no idea if you're human or something else. Because Rainer, when she sees you, she almost seems to recognize you in a sense, but she seems to attach herself the most to Jing, possibly because of skin intonate.
Is it because I'm an elf? Is it because I'm
partially? She recognized the ears, but with Elizabeth, she's got no idea what to expect.
A good reason.
I can keep going, but I'm gonna come out and say it. I have 7 hit points left. They fucked me up.
Rainer, another thing you realize, the sword's still in your arm.
Oh, fuck! I pull it out of my arm.
Do you just willy-nilly pull it out, or?
I'm going to carefully...
Too late.
Okay, roll the hit die. Or the damage.
The damage.
You take 3 damage from ripping a sword out of your arm.
4 hit points.
The girl immediately panics and
disappears.
Starts patching up your arm.
Okay, thank you. I confused.
Her eyes start like darting from your arm to your face to check for pain and such as she treats it, but she takes small herbs that she kept in like a small satchel she seemed to somehow have hidden, but and she seems to patch you up pretty well. You regain 3 hit points. She doesn't have that good of supplies.
I thank her. So +2.
Yep.
Okay. Up to 9. So I guess we want to keep going then. Because we're just wasting all this shit if we sleep.
Not really. I get that back after a long rest.
All right. So you do with long rest?
Go for it.
Long rest. Ooh. How much EXP did we get for the 4 guys upstairs?
That's a good question. The 4 spider husks.
So Raynor. So long rest goes. The girl huddles close to the fire and takes the blanket you made, Jing, and just passes out instantly.
Well then. I guess I'll take first watch.
Yeah, anyway. Not much. The girl...
That's a natural 20.
Yeah. There's nothing that escapes your eyes, and nothing happens. Who takes next watch?
I will.
The stone starts talking. Psst. Hey.
Oh. I completely forgot you were even there.
Take me out for a second.
Did you say pull him out?
Take me out for a second.
Alright, I'm gonna take him out. I took him out.
And a small eye opens up on the side facing him. Thanks. Now, where the hell are you?
I don't know. We got knocked. We were going for a job. He tried to put us to sleep. He hit me with a hammer, and we woke up here.
Club 1.
Were you awake during this whole time? What happened?
Well, technically, I don't sleep. But... semantics. Anyways, look, I think I can figure out a way to get out of here.
Really? How?
Well, for one thing, we gotta... Well, I think we're either getting close to where we need to be, or we are. Point is, we started somewhere pretty damn low and got taken up. But get us to the end, and I can lead you out. Remember, you can't let the others know about me. Because things would just get... And the eye kind of glances to the side at Xing and Elizabeth. Complicated. You got it?
Okay, but if I'm about to die and it's a big giant monster, I'm gonna throw you at it and I hope you squish it.
I'm a fucking pebble. Do you really expect
that? You were the size of a table when I met you. I'm sure you can do that very quickly.
You overestimate me. Now put me away. I want to get some shut-eye.
You just said you don't sleep.
I can at least pretend, and I get horribly bored.
I put him away. I'm ending up with a lot of interesting crap. Is that my shift?
Yep.
Mr. Teacher, somebody play.
And what time? We wake up and what time is it?
1 a.m.
Sounds about right considering how weird it's been going.
Did we get the XP for those 4 guys upstairs?
Yep. One sec.
And what about the chair?
The chair escaped. We didn't kill the chair. The chair lives another day.
It's like that chest mimic. Remember that one, Rave?
You mean the floor panel that flipped me off?
Pretty much. Okay, each of you get 67 XP.
Almost to level 4. I'm kidding.
I'm 28 away.
Rainer, as you wake up and check your stuff, you notice the journal's missing.
Does the girl have it?
Yep, and she's currently sitting on top of Jing.
Is she writing in it?
No, she's... Looks like she's reading it, except you know she's not because she's holding it upside down.
Excuse me? Can I have my book back?
Her eyes look between you and the book.
Oh. I take out the puzzle box. Oh wait, no, that's gone.
You reach into your
I
bag.
made a note that it's gone. I forgot.
Yeah, you reach into your bag, and you pull out Oscar. Wait, crap, and you just go back to the bag again.
I pull out the box with this small city inside it, and I open it up in front of her.
Her eyes immediately go wide, and she immediately scampers over to you.
Why does my back hurt?
Key on the ground and show her how to open it and close it, and I ask for my book back and hand her the box in exchange.
She looks between the box and the book, hands the book, and takes the box immediately.
Okay. Thank you. I check the book because if she was looking at it, then that means messages are about to disappear.
It is, and it's a simple message. Rainer, if through a miracle you get this, I met Mai today.
What'd you say? What'd you say?
Rainer, if you get this through some miracle, I met essentially the capital city.
She's in the capital.
Yeah.
I really don't want to write her, but this is getting harder and harder. I put the book away before I do something I think I regret.
Jing, you wake up to see that the kids got one of Rayner's things. You know he had a bag of trinkets, but looks like the girl got one of them.
Why does my back hurt?
Aside from sleeping on a cold, hard floor?
There was somebody sitting on top of me.
You don't know that.
So, I get up and walk over and see what she's got. Making big, obvious moves because I don't know what language she speaks.
So
She does it all.
Warm and cozy hug from your family. Snuggy Tales is a proud sponsor of Disney.
Rainer, as you look through the journal, though, you do notice on the first page a series of messages that appear to have been wrote from your side.
What?
Most of them are simple, one word, but it seems to establish to the other side that someone indeed is alive and knows how to use it.
What does it specifically say?
Says, hi, who this? And then it basically just goes with Lisa trying to slowly walk the girl through who you are and asking if you're alive, and her replying with Robe Man alive.
Well, there goes my plan.
So she can write common?
Brokenly, apparently.
So apparently you might as well just bite that bullet and start writing, Romeo.
If she already knows, then I can beg for her forgiveness once this is all over. And I start looking for where the exit is.
Right here. There's a door.
We all awake?
Elizabeth, you awake?
Nah, still sleeping.
You feel something prodding your face.
I try flying it like a fly.
Roll an attack at disadvantage.
Oh shit! You're gonna hurt her.
I'm not attacking. I'm just like waving. Like,
You realize how frail she is?
And how tough your claws are?
Roll an attack at disadvantage.
13.
You luckily don't hit, but you hear a tiny as you hear the pattering of footsteps against the.
it's a good thing it wasn't a regular attack.
And she, Jing, you notice Elizabeth swiped at the kid and then her running back and getting back up on your shoulders.
Well then, staying away from that.
Go asleep.
We have to get
Wake
out
up.
of here. Please tell me that's a cantrip.
It is.
Can you do non-lethal damage on a spell? Or benign damage, or whatever it's called?
I don't know.
It doesn't even hit me.
Good.
It's just cold.
Why is it freezing all this?
I open the door.
What you see is definitely different. It's
Oh boy.
something that's. It almost seems like a forest. As you step out, you feel grass underfoot.
Excuse me? What?
You feel grass, but when you look up, there's still a ceiling.
I don't. My brain.
Wait, what?
I look behind us. Did we just come out of a wall or is it a room?
It's. You just came out of a wall.
Okay. Is there light in this forest?
There's some luminescent, very large mushrooms.
Stay away from the mushrooms.
Are we in the Underdark? Not
Yeah,
that
no.
Rainer would know what that is. Actually, Rainer's gonna check a tree to see if he knows where the fuck we are, because he knows forests. I'm so, nature check, I guess.
It's. You've seen mushrooms.
I was checking the trees.
Yeah, you remember. Those are the trees.
Oh, the trees are just giant mushrooms.
Yeah.
Okay.
A forest of mushrooms. Great.
That's not... I've never seen anything like this. No way in hell. Right? Bran?
Sorry.
Rainer's never seen anything or heard anything like this.
You recognize the mushrooms because you've seen them from around. You used to see them in caves near your old home, but never this big, and they never glowed. But you do know that these mushrooms don't carry any form of toxin.
That's good.
Are they edible?
Would I know that with the 16? Are they edible?
Every time you tried, someone from the village always slapped you and told you not to eat things you just randomly found.
I'm gonna say no. Is there a pathway through this forest?
You could try to find one.
I try to find one, I guess.
Roll an investigation.
Natural 20! What a time to get it.
Rather easy, and you find yourself around here before you meet a fork.
I can't. I was zoomed in.
Over here.
God, this lag.
Anyways.
Wait for us!
The road splits, you said?
We come to a fork in the road.
The girl
Which way,
tugs
old
on
mighty
your
traveler?
Jing, the girl tugs on you and pulls you towards the right.
Okay. To the right.
I guess we follow her.
Sorry, my cat's on me, and he's sort of headbutting my mic. He was sort of headbutting my mic. So, sorry. But yeah, she does pull you to the right, and you get to here before you basically come to a wall. The girl climbs down from you and goes up to the wall, and she starts trying to push on a brick, but seems she can't reach it.
I push the brick she's trying to reach.
It moves inwards. You hear a tick, and then it opens.
Sweet. Good job. All right, team, forward.
The girl eagerly climbs back up on your shoulders.
How tall is this child?
About a little over 3 feet.
I'm like 6'1".
So if she wasn't malnourished, she'd be really heavy.
Yeah. It's like she's thin as a stick, but she's normal for her size. She's normal size for her age.
Yeah.
Damn it!
It's a village.
Oh, that's much better than what I thought was happening.
But there is an altar in the center. Most of the houses are actually burned down or wrecked.
Okay. Rainer's having PTSD.
It's just
Investigation.
the girl shrinks into the pack.
I search and see if I can find any food that's relative.
You don't find any food. You do find bodies.
How recent?
They're covered in spider webs.
Yeah, fuck that.
That does. Considering everything we run to, that means nothing.
You can touch that body if you want to.
I'm good.
I'm not getting spiders in my mouth.
Guess we try to move. I'm gonna stealth and try to move through this village as quickly and as quietly as I can.
Through the center, here we go.
Because Rainer is having all kinds of trauma.
You would trauma with me with anger?
No, I was pissed before. This is sadness and fear. Like,
the girl sort of puts a hand on your shoulder and just
Perception check.
wait, a hand on Jing's shoulder.
a hand on your shoulder, Rainer.
How'd you do that for my backpack?
I guess I'll be standing next to him.
Yeah, when you stand next to him, she does that. She like just pops out, sort of like a whack-a-mole, and just looks at you for a few minutes, and then kind of puts a hand on your shoulder as a sort of conciliatory.
We've been through the same crap. I
Similar shit,
gently
yeah.
put my hand on hers and as the other sign of comfort to her
She-
as well.
It's one of the few times you've seen her smile, and it is genuinely heartwarming. I love how basically you guys have, with no questions asked, pretty much all collectively adopted a kid.
If we haven't already, Rainer feels obligated to now. It's seeing this shit is stirring emotions.
But there is an altar.
Let me guess, an altar with a giant metal spider on it.
Replace metal with real, and yep.
What? Giant spider. Oh, this is Mother, isn't it? Or the Queen, or whatever the fuck that Dryad said. Not Dryad. Wrong. Drider said.
Yep.
Has she noticed us yet?
I was stealthed, but I was right next to you fuckers, so it doesn't matter.
It's just a spider.
You said giant.
Yeah, just a giant spider.
Okay. Define giant.
Bigger than any of you.
That's a big spider. If you put us on top of each other, is it still bigger than us?
No, but it's close.
That's fucking big.
I got a question. Odd or even?
What?
Odd or even?
I
Heads or
don't,
tail, I want to say.
I don't get the joke.
It's not a joke. Heads or tails?
Evens. I know what you're about to do.
I rush forward and attack it.
No!
Yep.
The moment you break the circle, roll a dexterity saving throw. A small pit opens up underneath you,
Of course it does.
and you are currently trapped in spider webs.
Woo, that's a big spider. Are you sure that's a spider?
Yep, it's a spider.
It's got a head detached from its body.
It's a weird ass spider.
Can I burn off the webs with chilling touch?
That would freeze them.
Actually, any spell that I make, I could convert into my nature. So
That'd be acid.
So dissolve would be a better.
Yeah.
Now that's an arachnid. What was that creature? What was the name of that thing you brought up before?
Sci-fi spider mech.
That didn't even look like a mech. So you said there's an altar here, right?
Yep.
Yeah, the spider's on top of it.
I got an idea.
Yeah, we're all ears.
I pull out the tiara, whatever the fuck thing. And I'm slowly walking towards the altar. With the tiara.
How are you going to make it over that pit?
I am a monk. I see the pit in front of me.
Do I burn the... Do I actually disintegrate the webbing?
Okay. You do.
Then I get out.
Did you hear my plan, DM?
What did you want to do?
Do you hear my plan?
Shut up. I am with what I believe is the stolen tiara of this spider thing, out-handed, walking slowly towards the altar.
Why will a spider have a tiara?
Because they worship it like a god for some reason. Not that Marina would know it, but I know it's stolen from something, and this is the only place that looks important enough to steal from. That's my logic, and I'm sticking with it.
The spider, if the massive spider, which originally its mandibles were opening and was about to try and attack Elizabeth, the eyes immediately dart up and all focus on you. And they almost seem to narrow as they look at the object. One of its legs slowly edges out towards you.
I put the whatever item it is, the circlet tiara, I'm jumping between terminology, on it.
It slowly retracts and places it on top of the altar. It reaches out again and pats your head. Good boy. And it retracts to the ceiling.
It went to the ceiling?
Yep.
Okay! I just saved us from fighting a giant spider thing that can talk. Let's get the hell out of this place. I'm really glad I killed that mimic now. I help Elizabeth out of the hole and we just fucking go.
Yeah, the rock sort of starts whispering to you, you go this way?
I'm gonna need a new coat after this.
Anyways, eventually you guys are led to the surface.
So we were in a giant fucking cave system.
Pretty much.
Okay. I pull out my compass and check which way's north. Hey, look! It's us! From the past. I check on my compass.
Oh no! Reality is warping!
So,
Time being,
the fuck did we end up?
You have no idea.
Okay, I have a compass though. Which way's north? Is it the same way that it was on the island?
Nope. Well, yes, actually. North is north.
Well, fuck, right. Well, yeah, but like, north is still north, but is it pointing the same direction? Like, if it was pointing straight on the island, and now is it pointing left?
Well, yeah, it is pointing left. Yeah, it's pointing slightly to the right of where it was before.
Okay. It's 1 in the morning, so it's pitch black out. Right? You said it was 1 before?
Yeah. So it's sort of the middle of the night, really.
Are there any forms of lights anywhere on the horizon? Like, did we come out on a top of a mountain? Where did we come out of? I guess. Describe this scenario.
You come out of a small outcropping of rocks, but you also you find yourself, you're in a desert. There is no way to sugarcoat this. You're just in a desert.
I forget. Is the desert more to the north of this kingdom or the south?
South.
North. It's in the northern part.
Okay, so
it's in the middle.
So we've got
basically.
Moved at least half the continent.
Pretty much. Well,
as far as we know,
half the kingdom.
Yeah. Okay.
If you guys got moved half the continent, you'd be in the theocracy.
Right. Okay. I assume that village was killed, things stolen, and then they were left to die.
The girl sorta just stares at you. The words stolen and killed seem to click with her.
So can we not bring up traumatic things right now until we get to where we need to go?
Her eyes are also getting kind of teary-eyed.
Shit.
She gladly accepts it.
I know this pain she feels. And if we could,
Zane kind of stands there awkwardly because he's hugging his backpack and he looks awkward.
I would help her bury the dead, but considering that it's the home of a giant spider, it's probably not going to let him do that, so I won't suggest it.
But yeah, so we'll take a short break because I need to go. We'll take a short break for bathroom or refreshments.
Too. God damn. Shit went down.
Yep. So I'm gonna go use the bathroom real quick. Let's meet back in 10.
Okay.
Jesus. I was kind of surprised.
I got us out of a boss fight.
You'll get a good amount of EXP.
Kind of funny how I typed it twice.
Odds are even. Really? You gonna do this now? Fuck it. Evens.
Technically, I have a similar background to Rainer. He feels grief. I feel anger.
Oh. I drank to ignore my responsibilities.
Lucky you.
Also, Ashmares are unnaturally attracted to danger and evil things, apparently.
Are you a regular? Are you a protector or a...
I'm a protector, Ashmere. When I hit level 3, I get my wings. Yay!
I know you do.
And then I can glow brightly like a star for no damn reason.
Wait, that's why you were glowing? Like, for no reason?
I have a faint glow. It's just flavor texting. Flavor text! He glows slightly. Oh. I'm like 300. I'm 400 away from being level 3.
Wait, how far?
400.
God damn. I'm only 28.
$900 is a big goal, my friend.
I'm back. So, what are we gonna do with this kid that we have rescued?
She could be like the team mascot.
And we need to cover her as soon as the sun goes up.
That's why she's in my backpack.
Right. I know that out of character, but you should say that again when he comes back, so Raynor knows, because he doesn't know what drow are. Oh, I have a blanket I could give her, but I don't think of that right now. Quick out of character question. Should we collapse this cave?
Do you have the magic to collapse said cave?
Depending on the area around it, I could probably use my key to displace some rocks. My only theory is I don't know if they teleported us in or they physically moved us in. If they moved us in, then we're keeping them from doing this to anyone else. If they teleported us in, then we're trapping whoever gets fucked next. So I'm kind of torn, which is why I wanted to talk to them out.
Well, eventually we're gonna find the people that did this, and
Raynor's
they're not leaving the
bastard's neck.
I'm with you.
Also, I'm gonna punt that dwarf across the ocean.
It was a dwarf?
The guy who introduced him to us, remember? Yeah, you forgot about that, didn't you? We got introduced for doing a job.
I thought he was Elvish.
He was Elvish, but the guy who had, remember the guy that we got talked to because of the dogs, the dogmen?
Yeah,
he was Elvish. He was Elvish in high standards too.
No, he wasn't Elvish. I could have sworn he was Dwarvish.
Both of them were Elvish.
There was the Elvish guy that was introduced later. That's the reason we're in this fucking mess. But before that, the job that we left the island for, I thought was a dwarf guy.
It was two elvins and a human.
I'll have to ask Branley.
The Dwarvish was the sea captain.
No, that's captain was human. What are you talking about?
Bro, I don't even remember that far back.
We can ask him when he gets back here.
Distraction.
You know, the real problem is obviously he probably isn't who he says he is, and secondly, he probably disguised his face, so we probably have nothing to track him. We just have Shitbird.
I mean, we could send one character off and with the girl, and they could raise her, and then somebody can make a new character.
All right, I'm back.
Before we get started again, who was the character that introduced us to the elf bastard that locked us up down there?
I for honestly cannot remember his name.
Was he a dwarf, human, or elf?
He was human.
Okay, I thought he was a dwarf for some reason.
You also the younger the girl kind of motions for all of you to just stay there, and she kind of reaches into a nook and cranny and just starts reaching for supplies and makes a small campfire.
That's nice. I will forage so she can eat a proper meal, because that's my Outlander ability, and we can all eat without needing rations again. If it's just berries.
The thing is,
you're in a desert.
Right. Desert. I forgot we are in a desert.
You do find cactus.
Cactus has water in it.
Has Rainer seen cactus and know what to do with it?
You've seen a few cacti before. Rainer's seen a few cacti in his life.
Have I ever eaten one?
The elders did. The elders, due to their tendency of telling you not to eat something, eventually just thought, screw it, let's just teach him how to eat it right. And did start teaching you how to cook certain unorthodox materials, cacti being one of them.
Okay, who's up for cactuses? Cooking up a cactus.
First.
Is there a roll I should make to cook cactus?
Roll a nature check.
Oh no.
It's burned.
Not bad.
You cook cacti salad.
Sure, why not? Let's just call it a salad.
And the girl eats a large portion of it.
Anyone have a map of the kingdom? Or the continent? In character.
Nope.
I think my Dungeoneer pack comes with a compass.
I have a compass too. Which is why I was hoping someone had a map. Wait, have I seen a map of the kingdom?
You've seen? Yes, he did. Yes, before the.
I have excellent memory of maps. I could spitball where we are.
Roll a wisdom check then.
Oh!
You think you're in the ocean for some reason. You think you're in the ocean for some reason.
God damn it. God damn it, the one time my background's useful.
I check around for rocks and moss and stuff.
Still 1 a.m.
Yeah, you guys decide just to fall asleep for a while.
We just slept like not even 30 minutes ago.
It's also 1 a.m. though. And it's dark in a desert.
I can fix that.
Night in a desert. It's also gonna be fucking cold out here.
Boom shakalaka.
so so you find a rock and made light.
Well, that's not what I was looking for a rock for. I was looking for a rock to see if it had moss on it.
You find a rock with moss.
Which side of the rock is the moss on?
Towards the one you just came from. Towards you.
Moss always points towards civilization.
God damn it.
Get a boulder.
So I say we go in that direction. And I point in the direction of the moss.
I check my compass. Which direction is that? What direction is that with the compass?
So anyways,
What direction does the moss point with my compass?
towards the east.
That's east.
Well, let's head east.
Right now?
Well, we did just sleep. And
I mean, would you rather be crossing the desert in the hot ass sun?
I would not. I don't think.
I mean, I'm from here, so it wouldn't bother me.
Kind of used to these climates.
Oh, fly. Go up. See if there. Fly as high as you can. See if there's a town within
It's
walking
dark.
distance.
Dark. I thought of that too.
Oh.
A town will have lights, you'll be able to see it better in the dark.
Not a
We're
night
also a
time.
desert, but if depending on where we are in a desert, if she flies high enough, we might be on an edge, which is better than walking through a desert.
I fly up then.
What are you looking for?
Any sorts of light.
You see. Make an investigation check.
Investigation.
Well, first, how far up are you flying?
As high as I could go, which is 50 feet.
That's just in one turn.
Like, yeah, it doesn't say. It just says 50 feet of flying speed.
Okay, so you see in the very, very edge of the horizon small blips of light. And it's rise in the east, set in the... Is it rise in the east or set in the west?
Rise in the east because of Japan's the rising sun.
Yeah, so, that's how you remember it?
Yeah, it's a land of the rising sun. It rises in the east and sets in the west.
Okay, so you see it in very, very distance, the beginnings of sunrise, but you also see a few blips of lights.
Which way?
East.
So with the sun.
It could be.
I'm asking DM to relay your information to make sense.
Yes. Essentially, the sources of light are... You'd be going towards the sun.
Okay. So I guess we should move while it's still night out. It's gonna be hot as hell.
Let's go.
Okay.
We should conserve our water as best we can.
That's actually the wrong thing to do.
It is?
Yeah. Because people tend to die with water.
There's a difference between conserving it and not knowing when to drink.
Drink it.
Can't remember.
Either way, we march towards the lights she saw.
All right.
We march east.
And I cast Long Strider on everybody with all 3 of my slots.
What does that do?
You move faster.
Hold on, I got
move
some.
50 feet now.
You using a second level?
No, I cast it on everybody. I have 3
All
spell slots.
All right. You guys make a decent amount of distance. You do manage to find a small outcropping of rocks to take shelter in when the sun gets oppressingly hot. And Jing Yutek, the girl, she is starting to sweat a lot, and it looks like she's kind of uncomfortable.
Yeah, I
Clearly
know
never
that's
been in this kind of biome before.
Trying to keep her out of the sun. That's why she's in the backpack.
I give her my water skin to drink while she's in the backpack, which I'm pretty sure still has water in it.
Yeah, it still has some water. Start drinking. And she eventually finishes and gives it back.
You drank it all?
Not all of it. A good portion. You got about a quarter left.
Alright, should we stay here till night again, or should we try to walk through the sun?
Doesn't Rich Boy has ice magic? Keep us cool.
I think he burnt it so we could move this far.
Nope, it's a cantrip.
Yeah, but you have to hit something with it. Isn't that how you explained magic?
I shoot the ceiling of the cave. Did I hit? We're in a rock outcropping.
Yeah. So you managed to create this. You do. What were you exactly trying to do here?
Make a pocket of cold air.
You do that, and you also
Make icicles.
You make a good portion of icicles that over time start to drip.
Ooh, look, water.
Do you guys just stay there for the day, or? Yeah, and everybody roll perception checks.
I'll kill it.
Raynor, you feel this low rumbling before anything else, and far out into the sands, you hear this cacophonous as this large purplish worm breaks through the sand.
Dune?
And then
great.
Falls into the earth again.
Sandworms. Great.
Okay. Move at night, not at day. Because we didn't see that at all at night.
I don't think it matters.
Also, we don't know the next time we'll find rocks this big.
The girl, Raynor, so the girl tugs on you, on your robes, and points to the journal.
Motherfucker. Okay, I get the journal out. Does she want it, or is she?
She's just pulling your attention towards it.
Yeah, I know. It's you telling me to freaking.
No,
talk to
as
Lisa
in
now that
this
we're
is
out of
literally
dungeon.
just her because you don't know the other side of the conversation, but basically the Drow kid made friends with Lisa.
Of course she did.
And yeah, and it's clear that she can at least read, so she sort of got a good idea of what was going on between you two.
Those messages vanish after they're read. She knows nothing.
Lisa could have told her.
Of course she could have. We're actually safe. Better safe and outside. I will open the book, check to see what she has read, and then decide whether or not I shall write her. Is there anything new in the journal?
It's just, if you're reading this, please respond when you can. I just want to know if you're alive. If you really are alive.
I take the pen.
And the girl's staring at you the entire time with expectant eyes.
Of course she is. And I write, Lisa, it's Rainer. I don't know how long.
And before you even finish that, an immediate response of flurry of messages just come screaming onto the page. Like, it fills up one page and then just pours over to the next. It's just...
Lisa, I can't write this fast. Please.
Yeah, so you have to just wait it out for a few minutes. It eventually subsides, and you manage to get your part of it, and you manage to start getting your written words in again.
Charisma boost. Let's go.
I explain everything except who hired us to her. I'm not telling her the name of the guy, but I'm going to tell her everything else.
Her first response is, who hired you? I'll kill them.
Wait, what? Hold up. What?
You're not involved in this. The small child is involved in this at best.
And a note, she's been reading over your shoulder.
Of course she
What
has.
about
Of
me?
course she has. I'm fine with this.
Elizabeth, you notice that Rainer's writing in the book again. Or
What?
Every few minutes or so, I'm casting Ray of Frost to keep the cave cool, by the way.
I write, I didn't know whether or not I should write to you until I was sure that we were out of whatever that horrid place was. I didn't know how long we'd be there or if I even would make it out.
Hey, butthole, that was somebody's home, and she's reading over your shoulder.
Her home was the forest and the connecting village, not the dungeon after it. Also, this out of character, because you're not reading this. I can't apologize enough. I made you cry. I don't know what.
you're a jerk. You're an ass.
She's writing this.
Yes. You're a jerk. You're an idiot. But I forgive you. As an apology, you'll come meet me in the capital.
I have no idea where we are. We're in the desert somewhere.
That's not an excuse.
Okay.
Good night.
Wait.
And she just ends it.
I was going to ask about the not completed sentence that was bemuddled by tears that I couldn't fully read. But I guess that's it for tonight.
And you do recall one sentence. 3 weeks.
Holy shit! What? We were out for 3 weeks and he is screaming this to everyone. Because what?
What you talking about, Willis?
Lisa, she says it's been 3 weeks.
How the hell are you talking to Lisa?
Book, I got her. That's not the point right now, Jane. We were asleep for 3 weeks. How did they keep me asleep?
That is
for
the
3
point.
weeks?
If you could talk to her, maybe she might report us to a nearby city.
We have no idea where we are. What could we tell her? We're in the desert.
They could use your book to find us.
Maybe.
That's how magic works, sir.
I don't know how magic works. We've been over this. 3 weeks? How? Jing, I'm an elf. Half elf. How did they keep me asleep for 3 weeks?
They probably just hit you in the face really
Wouldn't
hard.
I have had a chance? I would have been able to.
And another thing, poisons.
Oh, right. Right. The puncture marks would have been long gone by now.
Do you think that injecting you and biting you is the only way they get that stuff in you?
I'm not gonna think about that right now. Rainer doesn't know. Also, Rainer doesn't know what drow poison is either. So, who knows? Literally, who the fuck knows? He doesn't have a fucking clue. All he knows is fucking 3 weeks have passed. Somehow. He knows he can't be put to sleep by magic. That much he knows. Because it's been tried.
Okay. I need you to get back on your book, whatever the hell it is.
She's gone to sleep. What time is it?
It is currently about 10 in the morning.
What the fuck do you mean she's going to sleep?
Oh, I think this has been a toll on her. She said as an apology to meet her at the capital.
Well, tell her if we can't find civilization, there's
she said that's
not
an excuse.
Really?
Yes. Those her words exactly.
My little girl growing up.
Look, you're not helping the situation.
Why was that so good? That was timed so well. Oh, okay, I guess we'll try to sleep until the sun sets and just keep moving towards civilization. I guess that's our plan.
Yeah. Can I survey the area one more time? Fly up?
Sure. Roll a Constitution saving throw if you're going outside.
Yeah, you're acid, not fire.
You managed to resist the heat and any detrimental effects it would have, and you managed to fly up. What are you trying to survey?
Any kind of landscape, any kind of signs of civilization.
You see in the far distance what appears to be glints or glimmers of something refracting light.
Could be the ocean or a lake.
I go back into the cave and say the information.
Can I make another shot at my knowledge of maps to know like how far up the ocean or a lake would be?
Yeah.
Wisdom check that hoe.
Nope.
You surmise
I never saw the map, so I don't get advantage.
somewhere around here? Somewhere near where 12 would be on the map. That's where you guys might be? You're not sure.
Yeah. We might be heading to 6 for all we know. If I'm reading this map right, whatever. Okay, I guess we wait till night. More cactus for dinner.
Actually, you find like a few lizards.
Ooh, yum.
It is kind of worrying that the moment you bring the lizards in, the girl manages to swipe one and is just devouring it raw.
You ate spiders, that's fun.
And it's also kind of disturbing that her teeth are actually kind of sharp. And she's ripping through scales with ease.
Rainer is hunter, survivalist, forager. Adaption is not strange to him.
Yeah, you also see that she's snapping the bones over rocks to get the marrow out.
Nothing wasted with this one.
And she's also keeping the bones as a dagger. Basically.
I cook up all the lizards with my season kit.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do this. And I still share mine with her now that it's cooked.
Pack has an iron pot in it.
Lord.
I just cooked them on the sticks.
It does not.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it has a mess kit.
The girl comes over and sort of sniffs at them and sort of looks to you using with like suspicion and doubt.
I take a bite and then I offer her a bite.
Oh yeah, I have a mess kit.
She slowly takes a bite, chews, and then her eyes just light up with wonder and joy.
I hand her the whole lizard so she can eat it.
It's gone within a few minutes.
Haha.
She then, content, grabs the blanket and goes to bed.
The hell is happening to me?
Damn you, parental instincts.
I think you're becoming...
I will stab you in the face.
Okay, we all sleep. He gets his spell slots back. He casts Longstrider on us. We go out into the moon.
Yeah. And it looks like the girl is actually sort of just walking along with you this time instead of asking for a ride. And she's keeping up pretty well, despite you guys being faster somehow.
But she can get my Longstrider. I move at 40 naturally. Perks of being a monk.
And I could fly at 50.
Technically 60 right now, but we need to stick together.
But yeah.
So fine, I'll say spell slots and y'all both just hoof it.
Yeah, just use it on the girl if she wants to walk. I can run pretty fast.
She wants to walk.
So I burned 2 spell slots for Longstrider for me and her.
And so it takes you about 5-6 hours, but the girl perks up and looks to the group's left before tugging on your sleeve, Rain?
Me?
Yeah.
I look.
She just looks off to the left and points.
I look to where she's pointing.
You see lights. Pretty damn close.
Oh, shit. We're here. Guys. I pick her up and start running.
Towards them or towards the light?
Towards the lights. Lights!
Okay, so you come to a small ridge of rock and quickly slide down, only to have a spear pointed at your neck. Who the hell are you?
Hey, let's just calm down.
This is my friend.
The girl like slowly starts to bare her teeth towards the guy who has the spear and is slowly reaching for a bone knife. Why the hell do you have a drow?
Because we found her when we got kidnapped.
And you hear another voice. Boy, Vern, the hell's going on?
Did you just say Finn?
Vern.
What?
Vern.
Vern. V-E-R-N. God's sake. And the figure who you now realize is Tiefling turns back. Found a couple of wanderers. Look pretty worse for wear.
2 more of my friends are right behind me.
I see them. Come on.
I make sure that they know where I'm going, and then I kind of walk with them.
The girl gets out of your arms and slowly walks. She's like clutching onto the back of your robes, essentially. And she's...
I must look so stupid with my Blink Wolf cape and my freaking shark tooth necklace.
Hey, the girl's happy that you got a cape. She's just hanging on to that. But you're led back to the group, and it's a small number of carriages. And there's a campfire with a few people sitting around it. It's 3 other people. A half-orc and 2 humans.
Do we recognize these half-orc and 2 humans?
Nope.
Damn.
The tiefling looks at the half-orc for a few minutes. I'm going to bed. You take over. Fine. What the hell are you doing wandering the desert at this time of night?
Crawling out of a cave 2 days ago and ended up in desert. And trying to find a way to a town.
He points down the road. Follow that for a couple miles and you'll hit something.
I check my watch. How close are we to like sun up?
Yeah, still good. 5 hours.
I wait till Jing and Elizabeth show up, and I ask the guy, what town is it?
Not a town, city.
Name, please. We don't have a map.
Why the hell didn't you have a map?
We were kidnapped, and
that's not an excuse.
Listen, I fought my way through half spider people and a giant stupid thing and made a friend of mine cry, and I just want to apologize, and he's just breaking down at this point, and he's tired. He's emotionally drained.
Yeah, Rainer, you just kind of start mumbling and babbling
Jesus.
Valdres. That's what you'll hit.
Huh?
Valdres.
Valdres.
Dress.
Dress?
You'll get the pronunciation later. Regardless. You look kind of worn out. Want a place to sleep for the night?
If it's all right with my friends here, I don't want to spend another night in the desert.
Your funeral.
You got any extra water over here?
We might have a few barrels. Why?
Because
Has
I
you
want
been
to
drinking while we're in the desert?
Nope.
Okay, good.
I'm responsible when it comes to children. With you two, I'd probably be drinking right now, but there's a child.
If you want to refill it, 10 gold.
I'll give you 50 for the whole damn barrel.
Are you gonna carry
Your
it?
money. Fine.
Remember, you don't have your money on you.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, we found all our money. It's
Yeah,
just,
but
it's split between our 2 packs.
But does he have
Wait,
any?
did he find his bag of holding and bag of colding?
Yeah.
Okay, God, my brain, for some reason. Why didn't we just pour it in that?
Because neither of you thought of it.
Yeah, okay.
Good point.
Okay, I pay him I'm gonna pay him 10 gold to fill up the water skins. And to drink from it.
All right. While you're doing this, the drow girl kind of gets close to the fire, and the others kind of seem wary of her. But
I'm keeping an eye on them, but I'm also pouring out all of my flasks of rum and filling them with water.
Holy shit, what happened to you?
Water is a commodity in the desert.
Yeah, but you're talking about Jing here.
He's a drunk.
Who hasn't had a drink in about 3 days.
Actually, more like I started
3
drinking
weeks,
again
actually. You were
after
knocked
2
out.
weeks.
That doesn't count.
That doesn't count for him being cold turkey.
Yeah.
How much does he drink?
More than enough to kill 5 elephants.
What's an elephant?
No, there are elephants in this world.
Okay.
But you don't know them, so...
So what's an elephant?
Think giant spider with 4 legs.
We just avoided fighting a giant spider. I'm tired.
So I got at least six flasks of water, 2 full water skins, and checking rations.
I'm gonna see if I can find like cactus or lizards so I can provide something to feed. And night, I guess.
Before you guys move, the orc also asks, You even know that girl's name? And he points to the drow.
We tried talking to her.
She no speak common.
She can. Well, she was talking to Lisa, so she can read a little common.
Listen, we're gonna talk about this book eventually. You could have had us found a long ass.
We came up in the middle of a desert, having to fight our way through spider infested. I don't even know what. And you're telling me that just asking someone to find us with a book could have gotten us who knows how far down underground?
Yes.
Magic is a wonderful thing. And I go to do my thing. Hold on. Does anyone have any actual paper besides my book?
You have the other journal.
Yeah,
I have the other journal, right.
And a significant portion of it is empty.
Does anyone have a pen?
You do.
I checked to see
Why
if
do you
it's
keep
not
it writing with Lisa?
I'm gonna check to see, but it's a magic pen, so I don't know if it actually works outside the book.
Okay, no, it's not a magic pen. The book's the only thing that's magic.
You didn't specify that.
Well, then again, Rainer wouldn't have known. Okay, good point. Yeah, but the pen works perfectly fine.
I'm gonna write in common. What is your name? And show it to the girl. Hand her the pen.
She writes in the back in the book, no name.
She says she doesn't have a name. Or no name is her name. Which I don't think it is. I write Y. Why have I become the person with books? And I show her the book. I'm sorry, I just realized everything happening.
Village gives name. Village gone.
What was the village's name?
No name.
The village didn't have a name?
Yes.
Do you want a name? Do you hear me, Brad?
Yeah, I hear you. She really doesn't give a response as to if the village had a name or not, but she doesn't say yes or no after that.
Call it Holiday and just get it over with.
What? I don't get that reference. I guess I'll just leave her be then.
She kind of seems a bit upset, and she climbs back into the pack for a while.
She's going to need a lot of time.
Do you guys start moving towards the lights? Or the city?
If everyone's fine with it, I'd like to get an actual bed in the city before leaving tonight.
Necro, what'd you put up?
It's an Arankar. I forgot her name.
It's Hannibal.
Hannibal.
Yeah.
I don't know this.
Bleach.
Oh.
Like third to last arc. Boy, did she have underboob.
Underboob. She had
all she's known
overboob.
for.
She had all the.
We head into town and find an inn.
Okay, yeah. You eventually manage to get into town. Or city. And it is... You know Agrabah?
I will stab you in the face.
Similar style, actually.
Okay. I'm looking for a general store.
You're buying a
and
map,
meadery.
right?
Yeah. You do find a general store and you purchase a map. It costs you 10 gold.
Freaking, I am examining this map. I now know every fucking city in existence.
Yep.
Now off to a hotel.
No, first, give me my goddamn gold.
Oh, you sure you want to do this right here in the middle of a store?
I don't give a damn.
I do not feel comfortable unloading gold in the middle of a store.
All I need is 402 pieces.
Let's go to an inn. Let's go to an inn, and behind closed doors, we'll give each other stuff back. Wait, why am I being so cautious? I'm Rainer. I give him his gold. Wait, no, because it's divided amongst our 2 packs. We have to pull it all together and count. That's a reason. Wait till we get to the inn.
You do take 3 points of psychic damage for thinking too hard, though.
Whatever, we're about to go to sleep. I'm not marking it down.
Mark it down.
We're going to sleep! Fine, mark it down.
Good. How many rooms do you get?
3.
We have...
Who does the girl sleep with?
Me?
Make sure his room has 2 beds.
Yeah.
Okay, costs 20 gold.
Pay the man.
Yeah, sure, I'll pay this one. And then behind closed doors... Wait a minute, we don't have our gold... Wait, let's just put all the gold in the bag of holding. No. Whatever, we divide our gold back to the numbers we have in our inventory. There, I solved the problem.
Yeah.
I'm overthinking this.
So, as you all finally have a bed to sleep on, you inform Elisa of where you are.
Number 20. We are really fucking close to the capital.
Yep.
Which number 20?
20 on the bottom. My Terrell. Next to the circle with the diamond.
You mean 6?
She said... He said Donnell, which I thought was 20.
Feldress. Number 6.
Where is Feldress?
Wherever that funny looking symbol is.
Oh shit, we are closer to the freaking capital than I thought. I thought we were here. Fucking hell, he moved us from the bottom to the top of the kingdom.
3 weeks.
Fucking hell.
But
me and Hannibal get a bunch of food.
You were just gonna call her that?
Lisa, as you tell her where you are, she says, I'll see what I can do before the 2. You don't know. That's all she writes before she has to stop. And what did you guys say you were going to call her?
Hannibal.
That's a little hard to say.
Hannibal.
So there's a lot of words.
It's a lot of letters in that. How about something a little easier and a little more lore friendly?
Jezebel.
Little better?
Lucifer.
Did you just say Lucifer?
Lucy. The Drow.
Sure, why not? That's short and sweet.
Me and Lucy get lots of food.
Oh, am I?
So as you all, for the first time in a very, very long time, you all have a warm meal, have a warm and decent meal, and yes, that is another thing.
We need to get her actual clothes.
I was already headed to the tailor when we woke up because I need a new coat.
Well, I think
I will say, yeah, we'll end here because I need to take care of a few things, but...
Ooh, boy, we lived.
We covered a lot.
What challenge rating was that spider?
6.
How bad is that?
I'm trying to check again.
HP. How much HP?
She was on par with the Drider.
Fuck.
And I attacked it twice.
The Drider?
Yeah.
But yeah, so
Okay.
you guys get, for managing to avoid such the boss,
I did the quest thing.
you each get 130 EXP.
Yay! Nowhere near leveling up though.
I leveled up.
Last time, Bran, did you count the XP for the Null fight? The Null, quest? Because
I got that?
Yeah, you got experience for getting rid of them, but you were wondering if that experience we got last time counted the quest completion.
I believe so, yeah.
That's what I figured. I just
Anyways,
figured I'd ask.
I'm gonna sign off now, guys.
Alright, have a good one. See you next week.
Still
See you
200
guys
away
then.
from leveling up. Great.